Good morning, Facebook family and friends, my faithful loyal YouTube subscribers. Today is Monday. It is the 21st of August. The year is 2017. So I've known this for a while. But here in Atlanta, Georgia, in the black gay community, I can't speak for the heterosexual, the straight community, but I can say for the gay community, there is a huge problem with cocaine and methamphetamine sweeping the city. I'm not understanding exactly how so many young and older men have got involved with using dangerous levels of methamphetamine and cocaine to the point where it has gotten so bad here that I know so many people who are using meth and coke that it's starting to frighten me. And it used to be that this was something that was kept a secret and you really didn't know who was using these drugs. But now they have these spots here in Atlanta called after hours where everybody goes and get high and smoke and hookah and do coke and meth. And I don't think they do mollies and ecstasy pills anymore. I don't know. But I know it's gotten to a point where it's epidemic here. I've met so many guys recently. And here's the interesting part. The guys, when you think of methamphetamine, you think of guys looking, my thought process was these guys who are using meth and coke they wouldn't look all that great. What I'm learning is that when you go on Instagram and you see all these handsome, attractive guys with ripped bodies, I'm talking about ripped six packs, muscles everywhere, they're using meth to stay lean and ripped. They're using meth, and some people use coke, some people use, this sounds insane, but I know what I'm talking about. I've talked to too many clients I've trained, and they confessed to me what they were doing to stay lean on these drugs, to keep body fat off them. I've had people suggest to me, Walter, if you took a little bit of coke, if I snorted a little cocaine every now and then, it would suppress my appetite and help me lean out. And I would get a six-pack in my abs. I'm thinking, my abs ain't that damn bad that I'm willing to risk getting addicted to cocaine to get a six-pack for what? I'm 47 years of age. I'd rather go have lipo. If it's that damn serious. No, let me say something, because I'm being heavily criticized by members of the black gay community, a community I happen to love with all my heart because I'm black and gay. My journey as a black gay man ain't been easy, but I can't blame anybody for things that have happened in my life but myself. I take full accountability for my actions. No one has ever harmed me as a black gay man. No one's ever attacked me. No one's ever come after me. So when I look at these young and older men wasting their lives away here in Atlanta on all these drugs, because you cannot do drugs and function normally and go to work and have a job. Some can. But now I kept trying to figure out why some of these guys were losing these high-powered jobs here that are hard to get. Like the director of resources of a major company. And you lose that job. And now you're homeless, or damn near homeless. You lose your home and everything because you started off taking meth because you wanted this lean body. This sounds insane, but it's happening right here in the city. These guys are doing this stuff, and then maybe it's just more than just having a lean body. But when you have large groups of men using meth, we got a problem. Got a problem here. And I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to even respond to that. I don't even know what to say about this. I even respond to the situation. Why would you allow someone, I'm confused about this. Why would you allow someone to tell you it's okay to take meth or coke to achieve a lean, ripped body? Who ever heard of such nonsense? That it will control your appetite. It was an appetite suppressant. And I've heard this from numerous people. I've heard this from so many people, it's unreal. But you know, they use this stuff because they want to stay ripped and lean and they don't want to. I'm thinking, so I'm looking through Instagram. A friend of mine sat here and took me through Instagram and pointed me all the guys out there doing cocaine and meth. Now, a lot of these guys I already knew about. One of my best good friends been using coke for over 30 years. He didn't do coke with all these guys. And when he first told me the guys he was doing coke with, meth with, I was like, these guys are doing coke and meth? I was like, this guy, he got to be lying. But it's true. And he sat there and said they come to his house. And they sit there and they just spend the whole weekend just doing meth and coke. And why? What is going on here? And it's destroying these guys. It's destroying this community. I know that meth is very popular in the white gay community. I didn't know black folks use this shit. I didn't. Not until recently. Over the past year, I'm thinking I'm being blown away. Now I'm really blown away to know all these guys are using meth. Cocaine, I can see. Meth? What is meth? Oh no, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. You couldn't lay the meth in front of me and tell me to give it a try. Who could be so foolish? Why would you be so foolish? Do you not know what's in this crap? Do you know you're going to take a highly addictive drug to get your weight down to say lean and ripped? Something I don't know if meth and cocaine can possibly kill you and give you a heart attack. I think I'd rather stick to doing cardio. But if you go through Instagram and you look at all these guys' pictures, you now can begin figuring out who's on meth and who's on coke. Because as my buddy sat there pointing out all the people that he'd been doing coke and stuff with, and all these people, I would sit there in shock. But he's right. They're all ripped, lean, and defined. Perfect abs. Now, you and I both know, just because you got a six-pack don't mean you got any muscles on your body. These guys are real thin. They're skinny, small. You're not eating. So you take a picture adds 10, 15, 20 pounds. But when you see these people in person, you say, oh my God, they're skin and bones. I've seen this. I'm a big nigga. Excuse my language. I know I got beat up really bad for using that word, nigga, in my Niggerville series. So I've had to put that on pause and rethink that, how I'm going to go forward with that. I will continue that, but I'm going to change. I'm going to make some changes. And I may have to redo those videos because some people were very, very offended with me using that word. Very offended. So we'll deal with that later. So, these guys are real thin. I am 6'2". I weigh 260, 270, round it up. I used to weigh 335 pounds. Shit, I'm doing good at 260. I did get down to 245 pounds before I went to Cabo, Mexico this spring. I look good at 245 pounds too. Now imagine if I had did some meth, I'd have got down to 210 when I wanted to get to. But the devil is a motherfucking lie. You will never see Walter doing meth to lose weight. I run up and down Peachtree Street before look, I'm not afraid to exercise. These are some lazy bastards. They just want to go in the gym and squeeze a few weights, snort some meth or coke, and go home and rest. And that's dinner. Dinner is a plate of coke. You're not eating vegetables, foods, nutrients, carbs you have to eat. And they don't want to do that. Because they want to be ripped and lean. So their desire to look, y'all, I know this sounds insane. But the gay community is so caught up in their appearances, is leading them to a serious drug addiction problem that can kill you. I don't think having a six-pack and looking ripped and lean is worth dying for. Now, I could be wrong. But Walter Hampton II ain't about to go down that path. been around drugs all my motherfucking life. I'm a convicted felon who did criminal activities most of his life. I've been around this shit. I've been around cocaine. Back in the day, crack. I don't know if people still use crack anymore. I don't think they do. I don't know. Crack. And when I moved to Atlanta, everybody was doing crack there. I'm like, I'm snorting that. There's no damn crack. Are you out your fucking mind? Crack. Heroin. Molly's. Ecstasy. This shit comes and goes with popularity. Popping pills. Pain pills. Codeines. Oxycontin. I've seen all this shit. And in these instances, I said, no, thank you. No. I didn't get invited back to these parties. Certain people avoided me. I didn't get to be in the in crowd no more. I didn't get to go to these elite parties and get on VIP and get in. It's all right. I walked away from that lifestyle years ago because I saw what was going on to my friends. I saw them dropping dead left and right. Not only just, I saw so much, I just said, let me distance myself from this foolishness. Because this is a catastrophe. And I don't want to be caught up in it. I already got caught up in the check writing scam that took my ass to prison at 19 years of age. I can't blame nobody but myself. I know what I did and when I knew I was warned. And people don't know this, but it was my mama that turned me in. Yeah, Miss Hampton turned my black ass in. Glad she did it. Back then I was furious about that. Today I'm like, thank you, mama. You saved my life. Because I was so caught up in that lifestyle. So caught up in appearances. I was young and foolish. Did a lot of stupid stuff for a long time. But I'd be damned to hell if I walked down that path to do drugs. These guys are young, they're college educated. This is what I don't understand. These guys are smart, college educated. How could you be the human resources director of a major company and lose your job because you caught up with drugs? You started taking these drugs. It's a true story. I know this person. Started taking these drugs so you can look ripped and lean. Now you destroyed your damn life. Now your home is turned into a spot where everybody's coming in doing drugs and all this other bullshit. That's next up to lose, your house. That's going to be over with. After that, you're going to lose everything else. Once you start down that path. When you start down that path, I keep thinking, a lot of these guys think, I'm invincible. I'm not going to be like the rest of them. I can get through this. Doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So I'm doing this video. I know too many people who thought, I'm going to do a little bit of coke, I'm going to do a little bit of meth, and I'm going to be okay. I know a 24-year-old kid here in Atlanta, strewn out on meth so damn bad that he has lost. It's just astounding to see at 24 years of age what he looks like. And what he used to look like when he was younger. Now he looks 50 years of age. I'm thinking, you're only 24. What are you doing? But you can't tell them nothing. They're too far gone. They won't allow, you can't get them to see the problems that they're creating. They don't want to hear it. Sometimes you just kind of give up. Because you want to help people, but a lot of people just cannot be helped. They can't be helped. Some people just cannot be helped, period. No matter what you do. No matter what you say. I've been around drugs. I've never touched them. I don't even smoke weed. I'm not going to smoke weed. Some people say, ain't nothing wrong with smoking a little weed. Weed okay. But weed head, I know, sitting around smoking weed all day from sun to sun. I can't do shit with their fucking lives. No, thank you. I'm not doing that. Not. But that's the choices people make. Everybody wants to do that stuff on their own. It's not for me. I have no idea why people would do this stuff. So I don't know what people are thinking. I have no idea why people would go down that path and use those drugs for those reasons. But they are. And it's causing a catastrophe. A bad situation. That's not doing anybody no good. I'll be back. I had to interrupt the video for a second. But anyway, I'm back. But as I was saying, I could not use. I've been around drugs so much in this lifestyle that it's scary to me. And it's deeply concerning that so many people have made the decision to do drugs just to lose weight, just to get some type of body. This is kind of insane. But I've known about this for years. I just didn't know the extent of it. And I didn't know so many people would actually do that. And let me give me some more coffee. Yes, I know I don't have that perfect ripped six-pack that everybody talking about. But I'd be damned to hell I'm going to risk my life to do that. I'm not going to do that. And these guys who are doing this making a grave error. And there's so many of them doing it that it is insane. And not all of them are doing it for this purpose, the reason. Some people are just doing it to get high. Because I've seen so many guys that are just skin and bones that don't make no sense. These guys are skin and bone. They are the skinniest people you would ever believe. They're skin and bones. I don't know what to say. But doesn't meth cause heart and liver problems and mental issues and all this stuff and cocaine? Why would they want to risk all their health to do this type of stuff? This is not making sense to me. But I don't know. Who am I? I'm just a fool on YouTube making stupid videos. I'm not going down that path. And then this is the thing. A lot of people are going to justify drug use in this community. They have for years. I've been to parties and functions where everybody was doing drugs, and these people were not just no regular day. These were people who were attorneys, doctors, lawyers, political officials, high-powered workers for companies, smart, intelligent, college-educated people. These people had the money to do these drugs. And I've seen them all destroy their lives. These were no stupid people. These were people who knew better. Why they chose to do it, I don't know. But I've been to functions where everybody was doing some type of some drug, whether it was cocaine, ecstasy, Molly, or just been so much different stuff over the years. And I just sat back, having me a cocktail. I was at a function one time. I never forget this shit. I was with, wow, can I think of that man's name? I'm not going to say his name any damn way. Somebody I admired. And next thing I know, where were we at? I can't think of that. All I know is like Coke just magically appeared from somewhere on a little plate. I'm like, what the fuck did this come from? And everybody just snorts of it. They passed it around and it got to me. I passed it to the next person. They all looked at me like, oh. I said, I don't indulge. I don't. Because I know better. I'm not better than anybody. I have my own issues. I have my own problems. I have my own vices. But that's a vice I don't need to add to the list. One of my big vices is I love food. That's an expensive habit in itself. And then you want me to add me some Coke to this? Okay, so, no. You want me to add some meth to this? No. I'll stick to eating food. I'll stick to a vice I know I can handle. That if it's going to kill me, it's going to kill me over time. People think you criticizing them because they do drugs. There was a time in my life where I kind of wanted to just try some cocaine just to see what all the hype was about. And I'm being very honest here. There was a time where I said I just want to try it and see. But I'm too scared. Because I might like it. Woo, that was some good ass shit. I think I'll have some more. No, that's my concern. That's why I've never really did drugs. Because I'm concerned I might like it. Because I see everybody else sitting around doing it and loving it. And I'm like, oh boy, this is scary. And it's an expensive habit. I'd rather have me an expensive car in my driveway. I got 3 of them over there. Maybe I'll pick up a 4th. Why would I? I already got a habit. Automobiles. I'm going to add meth and coke just so I can look good or feel good. I feel all right. I got caffeine. This is a good enough habit for me. I ain't judging nobody. Yeah, you everybody. Walter, you so quick to judge everybody. I don't give a shit about you. I do care. How many lives do we need to see destroyed off this stuff? How many people do we need to see whose lives have been destroyed using this stuff? How many people do I have to sit here and personally tell you about that I personally knew who are dead and gone because of their drug use? Who lost everything along the way? I'm 47. I've seen it all. I've seen some of the most attractive people come to Atlanta and lose everything. I've seen it all. It's painful for me. People say, Walter, you're jaded. I have a reason to be jaded. I have a reason to be. That's why I have to separate myself from the black gay community. I really don't go out to these functions and parties. I would love to go, but I go occasionally. I make for make an appearance and let them know, bitches, I'm still alive. If you ain't watching my YouTube video, I'm still alive. So I make occasional appearances. And I have a very busy lifestyle, you all. You have to understand. A lot of y'all may think, well, why don't you just sit around making YouTube videos? The devil is a lie. I wish I just sat around making YouTube videos. My bank account be full of that money. I can make good money off these YouTube videos, but I have other stuff I'm working on too. If I can make 4 or 5 videos a day, do y'all know how much money I can make off YouTube? If I can sit here and pump out 4 or 5 videos every goddamn day, that takes some work. My brain, I need some coke. Give me that damn coke. I'll be like, Walter, shut the fuck up. That coke will be like some damn premium fuel in my damn body. I just be running, but I would never go down that path. But people do those drugs for those reasons also. So that they stay alert. So they can stay functioning. I don't need to be that damn alert. I don't need to know nothing that damn important. And when my body says it's time to get some sleep, I turn every goddamn thing off, including this phone, off, and get my ass to go to sleep. Throw them dogs in that bed. Them dogs get on my nerves too. Last night it was a hellacious time over here. I would get to bed, get to sleep. Everything's off. I'm dozing off of sleep. Nice and cool. Had the air conditioning down low. Freezing cold in there. And I'm staying here by myself now. We'll talk about that later. Some freezing cold in the house the way I like it. Next thing I know, I hit a pitter-patter of dogs' feet. I have a little gate to keep them in the room with me. They beat at the gate. I'm like, okay, they got to use the bathroom. So I get up, put my shoes on, race to the door because they're peeing crap. These dogs, they were peeing crap in this house in a heartbeat. I get over to the door, unlock the door, take them out. But it's nighttime. So I can't just open the door and let them go out. They want me to walk with them because they're scared. You know, we in them rough neighborhoods. So I have to take them out there and walk them out there, make sure everything's safe, get my little pistol out there. Come on, dog. Y'all supposed to be protecting me. Take them out there, then they got to find a special spot. Vegas likes to go in the back corner back here behind the house. She don't like you to see him crapping sometimes. He kind of private, but he uses the bathroom. Maddie don't give a fuck. She go right here in the driveway. If she don't go in this kitchen floor. So, last night I must have took them out about 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I'm exhausted. These dogs are older and they can't hold it. They're waste. And they have to go. And if you don't go, they will crap in their bedroom. That's why I can't live in a high rise or something like that. But I didn't get way up top of here. But last night was a rough one. I took them dogs out sometimes. I was so damn mad at them months. I didn't get no sleep. As soon as I get to sleep, they beat at that damn gate. So I need to start feeding them in the morning time. I'm going to have to do some different things with them because they're older and maybe I need to reduce their food. And maybe some coke will help them. They won't be so hungry. You guys have a little bit of coke. Here you go. And you don't have to worry about them crap later. Coke on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You only eat twice a week. I know somebody who does that. Don't get me started on these sissies who do. Don't get me started on these guys who run around here doing these drugs to look a specific way. They go days without eating because they want to look perfect. They want to be ripped. And Labor Day is coming up in a few days here in Atlanta. They have Black Gay Pride. I know guys who, leading up to Labor Day weekend, will change their diet to something where it's just maybe just all veggies or some type of liquid diet so they can look lean and ripped. They want to have this look. What is the purpose of having this look if you're not healthily achieving it in a healthy manner? Doesn't make sense to me. Logically, this is insane. But I see everybody's tossed logic and reason out the door these days. They rather snort a little cocaine and control their appetite or do some meth, which can kill you or harm you or get you down a path or destroy your fucking life. Y'all, in Atlanta, we got so many homeless people out here ripping around these streets who have been on drugs. How could you drive by all these homeless people who are drug addicts and all this stuff and you decide, I'm going to beat the system. I can do it better than they did. The streets are filled here in Atlanta with homeless people who all have drug addiction of some type. Who that led to them losing jobs, incomes, houses, homes, relationships, everything. And they're out there on the street. You think you can beat it? Do you think the odds are not in your favor that you'll be able to want to survive it? Very few people do drugs and make it. At some point they lose everything, including their lives. Have we learned anything from the deaths of Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, and Prince? Has anyone learned anything? And Whitney Houston's daughter. Has anybody learned anything from this? Obviously not. I'm done with this. I'm exhausted, you all. I'm tired. I need some sleep, man. That's over with. I'm going to get up, dress, and go to the gym. Like my videos, please click like, share them with family members and friends. I'm sorry for the interruption in the middle of the video. I had to take care of something important. Girl and I are going through some things that probably should have ended a while ago. I'm not ready to talk about it. I'm not ready to talk about it. Monday. Today is Monday. It's the 21st of August. The year is 2017. I'm going to talk about my situation between Earl and I because I think some things that should never have happened between he and I that cause serious harm. And he won't be held accountable for it, though. He won't stand up and say that I'm wrong for what I did. Let me make some changes. And I begged and pleaded him for years. But it's for the best. So I'm here at this house alone. We'll see how this works out. It's peaceful and quiet the way it should be. If you like my videos, click like, share them with family members and friends. I look forward to reading your all's comments. And I love you guys. And, anyway, I'm out.